Hi everyone, my name is Zoe, and today I'll be describing the transportation of glucose across the intestinal epithelium, starting at the beginning of the intestinal lumen and ending as it exits the epithelial cell. Glucose entering the intestinal epithelium. Glucose is a larger uncharged polar molecule, which makes it difficult to cross membranes. Due to this, it cannot be transported via simple diffusion. Instead, it moves through the membrane channel via facilitated diffusion, allowing glucose to be transported by moving through membrane channels. In order to overcome this problem, glucose must exit the epithelial cell using active transport, which requires energy for the glucose to move against the gradient. This can be achieved through a symport. A symport is a mechanism in a membrane which allows for two molecules to move in the same direction. Glucose is first taken from the gut or the intestinal lumen and is transported along with sodium by a sodium-driven glucose symport, which is situated on the applicable membrane surface. There's a low concentration of glucose in the gut lumen. Glucose then moves up its concentration gradient, which is often referred to as an uphill movement, by using the energy from the movement of sodium ions that are moving it down their gradient, which is considered a downhill movement. Glucose leaving the intestinal epithelium. Within the lateral domain, there is a larger concentration of glucose, which is available as backup energy if the body needs it. Glucose is then able to exit the epithelial cell through a glucose transporter called GLUT2 transporter. On the basolateral side, mediating facilitated diffusion. This is sometimes called secondary active transport because they are using active transport to force another molecule down its concentration gradient. The synaport then releases the glucose to the basolateral side of the epithelial cell, which it is then transferred to the capillaries, allowing it to be used by other tissues. I hope that you were able to learn more about glucose and be able to understand how it can travel through the intestinal epithelium. I hope that you have an excellent day. See ya.